Hey, geometry fans, it is me, Mrs. Applegarth, and today we are going to talk about Chapter 10, Section 4, Perimeters and Areas of Similar Figures. Oh my gosh, I love this section. So similar figures, just to remind you, are figures that have this like a scale factor between their sides. So they're the same shape, but they're different sizes. So we're going to be, there's 3 levels to this. So let me put the levels. So just scale factor, perimeter, and then area. There's a 3rd level, it's volume, but we'll stop here for the sake of this. So the scale factor is the ratio between the sides from figure 1 to the next, to figure 2. So the ratio of your perimeters, so let's go ahead and write this down. If 2 polygons are similar with corresponding side lengths and a ratio of A to B, if you guys want to write this instead of the colons, because we are going to use it more as a fractions, you can write it A to B, which is the scale factor. The ratio of the perimeters is also A to B. So scale factor, A to B, perimeter, also A to B. So if you add up all the sides and then divide it by the perimeter of the second shape, then it's the same when you look at the ratios, it's going to be the same as the scale factor. And then area is special. I remember this because area is always units squared. So what the area, the ratio of the areas is going to be the scale factor squared. And let's take a look at what all this information means. The polygons are similar, so this polygon and this polygon, 6 to 10. What is the ratio of the perimeters? All right, so let's first put together the scale factor. It's 6 over 10, and that reduces, both of these guys reduce by a factor of 2, so that reduces to 3/5. The perimeter scale factor is exactly the same as the scale factor of the sides. And then the ratio of the areas, well, the ratio of the areas is the ratio of the perimeters, but each one squared. And that's it. That's as hard as it gets. We're going to use this information to solve for some of our unknowns. So the ratio of the lengths of corresponding sides of 2 similar rectangles is 4 to 11. So the scale factor is 4 to 11. What is the perimeter of the larger rectangle if the smaller one has a perimeter of 20? So we'll call this L. So the scale factor and the perimeter have the same ratio. They're both 4 to 11. And it says that the smaller one has a perimeter of 20. We want to find the perimeter of the large. So we're just going to cross multiply. Easy peasy. So we get 4 times L equals 20 times 11. Then we divide both sides by 4. And 220 divided by 4 is 55. So the perimeter of the larger rectangle is 55 centimeters. We're going to do the same thing to the areas, but we're going to take our scale factor and square it. So it's 4 squared and 11 squared, so that's 16 over 121. What is the area of the larger rectangle if the smaller one has an area of 16? So we're going to cross multiply, although I think it's going to be 121. So 16L equals 1936. A good year. I turned 3. Just kidding, I was not born in 1933. All right, so the area of the larger one is 121 centimeters squared. So we are going to use the scale factors to find missing sides. Pretty exciting. Okay, so we run a pop copy, a print and copy store. The store charges by area. The store charges by area. An 8 by 10 color photo print is 42 cents. What should you charge for a 16 by 20 color photo print? Okay, so let me show you how this is going to work out. We're going to find the areas of both. So we're going to find the areas of both pictures. So just so we can get our brains around it, anytime we can have a little photo, that's a good thing. So let's get a little rectangle out here. We'll make it purple. So this will be the 8 by 10, and this will be the 16 by 20. So let's find the scale factor. Scale factor is 8 to 16. Okay, we know what that one is. That's 1/2. And the areas are 80 and 320. So I want to show you both ways. So if we look at this, the ratio of the areas is 80 over 320. When we reduce this down, well, the 10s cancel, 8 goes into 32 4 times, so it's 1/4. You could do it this way. So this is the area ratios. Or you could look at it like this. If your scale factor from one of the sides on the little guy to one of the sides on the big guy is 1/2, the area ratios is going to be that same number squared. So it's 1/4 either way. So you could do it either way. You can actually take the areas and reduce them, or you can take the scale factor and square it. Both ways are correct. Okay, so the smaller guy is 42 cents, and we don't know what we should charge for the larger guy. It's going to be L again. So L times 1, we're going to cross multiply, is L, and 4 times 0.42 is 1.68. And that is in dollars. Okay, so you can use it, the area, to find dollar amounts as well. Okay, you guys, it's your chance to practice. Go ahead and do the 10-4 practice assignment. Get as far along as you can, and then come here and check your answers. So we're going to do 9 through 17 odd, 20 through 28 even, 34, 36, 43, and 44. And then check your answers. Make sure you guys show your work on your assignments because I show all this work. I expect, leastwise, you also show your work. Thank you guys, and we'll see you later.